Previously on In Times Like These.
But I know exactly what will make Alan fail as CEO. If you wanted me to win this election, then how come you didn't endorse me before? Honestly, I needed to face my fears. I was worried that the Russos would attack me for going against Heidi, but I'm ready to show them that I'm no longer afraid. Will you accept my endorsement, 88 Grant? I'm so glad that you're free. It feels good to be free, girl. Just in time to see my son graduate too. Guess you couldn't convince Quinn and Zeke to welcome their mama back home? I appreciate you letting me stay at your place till I get myself together, Jackie. You sure this ain't too much for you and Kimmy? We're girls, Bernice. It ain't no issue at all. Besides, that's why I gave you a receptionist job at the hair salon, since other places ain't really gonna let convicted felons work for them. I wonder if that's enough for Quinn and Zeke to welcome me back with open arms. I'm glad that you could join me, Miss July. How are you enjoying Valley Park? Better than Orlando? This town is really growing on me, and please, call me Zena. Since the school year will be over by the end of the week, Yvette and I will definitely be having a very busy summer if she wants her lip gloss line to be successful. We'll grab a table and discuss it over our meal. Wanda, Udell, glad I ran into you both. How is being a huge CEO treating you, Alan? It's really exciting, Mom. I've got so much I want to do with Russo Jewelers. You make me so proud, and I'm here to share exciting news myself. Don't leave me in suspense, Mom. I will be opening up my own tavern. You're their mother, Bernice. Quinlan and Zeke will come around. I still get thrown off guard when I hear people call her that, as if changing the last few letters in her name is gonna erase the fact that I carried her in my belly for 9 months and risked my life pushing her out. Exactly. No matter what went down, there's still love there. Not too sure. I ain't get no Mother's Day card when I was locked up. That could all change when they lay eyes on you at the graduation. And you don't think they'll try and kick me out? From what I understand, when you contacted me, you wanted to help me change my image as an OnlyFans model. Not only will I help you change your image, but I'll help you gain respect worldwide. How? You stepped down as CEO of Russo Jewelers, and the work I've done these past couple of years isn't really forgettable. You're right, but you'll be remembered for something more when I get you into the orbit of the Russo family. How dare you approach us? This is a public establishment, Udell. Besides, I wanted to fill you two in on very important news. What are you talking about, Owen? My election. It's not as much of a failure like you both thought. Also, there are people in Valley Park who still see my potential. Who would endorse you other than Pacho Torres? Since when have you ever been interested in opening up a tavern? After I lost Finnegan, I wanted to broaden my horizons other than being a defense attorney. But it always seemed like being a lawyer fulfilled you. Being your mother is what fulfills me, Alan. And being a defense lawyer is something I'll stick with. But I just want to try a few new things. In the next several months, I'll need the tavern to celebrate. What will you be celebrating, Mom? I'll be endorsing Owen Grant for district attorney. Here's the thing. You being in prison made it easier for Zeke and Quinlan to avoid you. They can't do that now since you're free. I'm just trying to figure out what I did that was so wrong. You know I love you, but you did run over that man with your car. Cause he thought he could play me, Jackie. And I served my time. What I'm trying to say is that it ain't like I hurt someone who Quinn and Zeke even liked. Then let them know you're on the straight and narrow now. That way they ain't gotta worry about you. They shouldn't be worried about me to begin with. Besides, Quinn needs to worry about herself, since she's been reckless going after the opinions. I'll wait for the one who's endorsing me to make their announcement. Then how come you brought it upon yourself to make an announcement first? Because I couldn't ignore you two, unless you both wanted to be surprised. And you think this endorsement will secure you the election? Don't you both know by now that you shouldn't underestimate me? Why would the Russos want anything to do with me? They wouldn't. The only Russo who would bring you in is Alan. Before we go any further, I really hope that you're not asking me to sleep with him. Yes, I've done questionable things to get where I'm at in life. But like I said, Vivian, I'm ready to rebrand myself. I ain't asking you to seduce him, but don't get it twisted. You will sleep with him eventually if you don't want to be seen as a washed-up OnlyFans model for the rest of your life. I'm so confused. I'll make it clearer for you. I want you to marry Alan. Mom, what in the world would possess you to endorse Owen Grant? It's the fact that Valley Park needs a new district attorney. Have you forgotten that he tried to prosecute Maximilian for a crime he didn't commit? And he backed off once he realized that your cousin was innocent of the crime he was accused of. This is not a good idea, Mom. Not since I started running Russo Jewelers. You nor the company have anything to do with Heidi running against Owen. He's going against a Russo mom. When an outsider goes against one member of this family, then they go against all of us. You know that. How could you help Owen in his campaign? You're doing what, Harley? Just chill. Bernice, I already told you that Quinlan ain't gonna keep looking into that family. Except I know my daughter won't give up searching for answers that she's looking for. She already knows that Sean Apina took Danny's life and that he ended his own life. Quinlan ain't gonna know more than that. Good, because the last thing I need is for either of my kids to find out how much the Apinas have cost me. What exactly are you implying, Owen? All I'm saying is that I'm not a loser like you assumed. You'll both realize it soon. Enjoy the rest of your time together. Do you think we should be worried, Udo? Owen is all talk. We have nothing to worry about. Let's say I get Alan to marry me. What do you gain out of something like that? A niece-in-law for starters. And since you want a respectable reputation, then you need to be a part of a respectable family. There's more to it. Just because I took advantage of people addicted to thirst traps doesn't make me stupid. I'd never insult your intelligence, Xena, which is why I'll be real with you. The women who married into that family earn shares. Except Harley Drake. Isadora ain't like his ex-wife like that. But make Alan fall hard for you and he'll gift you with shares the moment he places a ring on your finger. And do you want me to sign those shares over to you? Exactly. Now, if you want to stay with Alan or not, that's up to you. But Isadora Russo committed a crime against the Torres family. And image is very important to him. He'll see his son fall for someone he doesn't believe is worthy. But you could give that old grouch the ring finger since you'll be gaining his family name. A name that will take you places that you never thought you could go. This is very enticing. But what exactly did Isadora do? That's for me to know. All you need to know is that the Torres family wants Isadora to pay, and that if you accept this offer, then you'll always be taken care of. Will you accept the opportunity of a lifetime, Xena? You heard me, Harley. I want an explanation right here and now. Yes, I'm endorsing your opponent, Heidi. What a waste of your time. As to spend so much effort into building up a man who'll lose on election day? Why? My decision isn't personal, Heidi. Please. Everything you've done to upset this family has always come from a place of hurt and anger for you. Just don't make any more stupid decisions in the following months, or you'll regret it. Sorry, Mom, but I have to agree with Heidi. You can see yourself out.